Just wait, sweetie. Mommy will be there soon. Hello, interwebs, and welcome back. I'm Shanna, and this is where I share my life and stories, invention, opinions, and whatever else I feel like. And today we are back with another creepy, spooky story from the series Chiller Thriller on Webtoon. The link to this story will be down in the description below, so make sure to go show the author and the artist some love. But without too much rambling, let's go ahead and get into the story. Alright guys, so today we are on episode number 31, Baby Journal by Jinsu Bae. I'm sorry. Alright, we've got our volume on. It is way too loud. We're definitely going to get started with it at that volume. Let's go ahead. The following is a special chiller thriller, which may include shocking scenes. Viewer discretion is advised for pregnant women, the elderly, and those with weak hearts. Alright. Background music by Biscuit. Oh, it's a pregnancy test. -1. What does that mean? We got like a full moon and then some kind of weird dolls with blood on their face. I don't know. With a shaking hand, I held up the pregnancy test, but one of the lines was only faintly visible. The doctor said that we would be able to know for sure if I do a blood test, so I should stay positive. My mind is filled with a mixture of anxiety and anticipation. Okay, interesting. With a hormone level of 86, he said that it is almost certain that I am pregnant, but he cannot rule out the possibility of a spontaneous miscarriage. He prescribed an injection for miscarriage prevention. Oh God, after waiting for years, I finally have my own perfect child. Please, I cannot lose this child too. Oh God, please, God. It looks like almost like all of these kind of scrapbooky things that are put together are like some kind of ritual. I don't know. My hormone level is over 300. My husband gave me a big smile of relief. Everyone excitedly congratulated each other. Thank you, God. Thank you for hearing my prayers. I have waited so long for this child. I was afraid of needles, but there was no time for such childish fear now. Miscarriage prevention injection, progesterone injection, injection, etc. That's right. I just have to bear with this so that I can have a healthy, beautiful baby. Oh, that was creepy. 8 weeks pregnant, I saw the baby clearly for the first time. I could not help but cry. The doctor and my husband were flustered when they saw me crying, but perhaps only God knows how full of joy and emotion my heart is. This is so weird and creepy. The doctor told me to prepare cute clothes. It's a girl. I'm having a daughter. He did not forget to tell me how pretty she is. Of course, I thought so too. How could a daughter born to the news anchor mother and athlete father not be smart or pretty? Am I getting a bit ahead of myself? Her fetal name was Sturdy. I did not really like the name, and honestly, it seems a bit crude, but my husband's family insisted on the name for some reason. I was a bit upset at my husband. I had heard from some of my friends about their husband's family suddenly getting nosy after getting pregnant. Could my husband's family be the same way? Oh no, there's blood in the toilet. That can't be a good sign. I was bleeding like crazy. I got so pale that I had to go to the hospital. Overwhelmed with fear, I blurted out my symptoms at random. The result of the sonogram, thankfully, thank God, the baby and I are both healthy. I will have to be more careful from now on. This is really interesting, this style. It's almost like reading somebody's like diary entries. Very interesting, especially with like the pieced together scrapbook kind of photos. Thankfully, my daughter grew without any serious problems, and before I knew it, it was already almost time to give birth to her. Of course, I didn't have any painful pregnancy stories like other mothers, but what does that matter? That does not diminish my love for my daughter one bit. So cool. She was successfully delivered, weighing 3.1 kilograms. The first thing I did was to silently say thanks. I had finally met my angel, my pride, my future. With shaking hands, I held my child. seeing her unusually clear eyes and sharp nose. I was so touched, I felt like I was going to faint. No, don't cry. I held back my tears for fear that they would think I was strange again. Interesting. Very interesting. They got the little heart candies. My husband's parents insisted that I go to the postnatal care center near their house, which I knew well, but thankfully my husband firmly objected, and I was moved to a care center attached to the hospital. Thank God. If they had continued insisting, I would have had to hand in a letter of resignation and go with them. I felt like the whole world and the whole universe was on my side. Oh, this is creepy. This is really creepy. Not even for a second did I get sick of seeing her every day. In fact, every day, I only wanted to see her more. I could recognize her at a glance, even from a distance, among the countless other newborn babies. Why? Because my daughter is the prettiest. Perhaps that's why I am always jealous when other people hold and embrace my daughter. Get your hands off of her. Okay. I know that it's best to continue breastfeeding, and that I really should, but they told me that my breasts were not big enough. Useless. A few clever salesmen from powdered milk manufacturers approached me, but I firmly refused. After asking my doctor and colleagues about it and studying the matter myself, I selected the best powdered milk for my newborn daughter at the current stage in her development, just as any mother who wants her daughter to grow up strong and healthy would. Interesting. What is a measles, a liver test? Tuberculosis, hepatitis B, diphtheria, polio, meningitis, pneumonia, etc., etc. The vaccination procedures for a baby are surprisingly complicated. They always check to make sure that the vaccination schedule is being followed and give her new injections, since one would not want to lose everything because of a moment's carelessness. Of course they tell me that. The chances of that happening are slim. But I cannot take my chances, even with the slightest danger. She got a cut on her foot. It isn't small. Seeing my daughters crying and clinging to me, I felt the blood start to boil. How on earth could this happen? She's a girl. She should be wearing pretty sandals in summer. So why? It isn't my fault, but it's hard to control the rage. Wait, it's not my fault? Really? Every time I dress her wound, my daughter collapses on the floor, crying and screaming. It hurts me to see, and I'm becoming more and more certain of one thing. Yes, perhaps this is my fault. Maybe I was careless. I cannot just blame my family. That will not change a thing. Ooh, creepy. A regular examination at the hospital, and then finally she spoke her first words. I'm sure that I heard it. Looking into my eyes, desperately searching for me, she asked me to take her somewhere happy as soon as possible. She asked me to take care of her and love her. Of course, no one but me understood what she said, since you're all just fakes with no right to understand. Oh my God, what is happening? Things have been quiet for a while when, sure enough, my daughter dislocated her elbow while playing at my husband's parents' house. How many times will she have to get hurt for them to finally wake up? Comforting my flustered husband, the doctor said not to worry as this kind of thing happens all the time. But I thought differently. To call themselves parents? Not at all. Please, just stop bothering my daughter. Pig. What the heck? Because of a problem with me trying to go back to work, my husband's parents decided to look after my daughter, who had just turned 1 year old. At their house so far away, I was so stunned that I could not even think of a response. These people must be losing their goddamn mind. How dare they try to separate a mother from her child? Okay. It was late at night when I met the doctor on duty, when I explained the ridiculous situation to him. He flashed me a knowing smile as he readily handed over my computer records. All of the information I needed was right there. I didn't need to leave my daughter in that place anymore. I could not leave her in the hands of that cursed family. Okay. Interesting. I made the decision and handed in my letter of resignation. My colleagues protested and argued, asking me how they could possibly fill my position right away. If I leave, But that was not an issue right now. How could I think about something so trivial when I was apart from my daughter? I phoned my family members and told them I had to quit my job. They asked why. They asked if I could come over for a minute when I had settled down. Once again, they asked why. I told them in a distant voice that there had been a medical error, which the hospital had not told me about. We quickly arranged a date to meet. Okay. Just wait, sweetie. Mommy will be there soon. This is creepy. This is creepy. My sweet, angelic little daughter finally said her first word. Mommy. That's right, isn't it? You said that, didn't you? You've known all along. What? Who your real mother is. Oh my God. Wait. So, what? What? Hold on. Let me, Karma's here. Karma decided she wanted to read this story too. What is happening? We need to investigate. Let's see. So we have all these, oh, the music's playing again. Creepy. We have all these like crazy scrapbooks. Is she just obsessed and she thinks this kid is her daughter and it's not her daughter and she's gonna go get her? But what is she talking about with where she works? I'm wondering if maybe she's like actually in some kind of mental hospital or something. Maybe she thinks that she works there and she's getting out, but she's obviously, mentally unstable. I don't know, guys. This was interesting. I really like this style, the way the art was done, and it looks like scrapbooks, like people put stuff together. And the story was interesting. It was like reading somebody's diary entries. I don't know. I don't like that sound. I enjoyed this. I really enjoyed this. I'm gonna give it, even though it's a little bit confusing, before we read into the comments and see what anybody else has to say, maybe they have some clarity, some smarter people in the comments than me. But I'm gonna give this a 4 out of 5 ghosts. Let me know if you guys agree or not. And let's go ahead and get into the comments. Karma agrees. Karma says 4 out of 5 ghosts. Shanna, there's a 4 out of 5 ghosts. Okay. Oh no! All right, let's read some comments. Basically, what happened was the mother was pretty normal at first. She got the chance to have her own baby. Meanwhile, I guess maybe she was stressed, or there was mentally something that stressed her body out, where I believe the blood came from. After she gave birth to her baby, and since the child is a girl, she must believe girls should be pure and untouched, I guess. This is where her obsession ends up taking over, and where she gets angry and takes her anger out on the daughter. But does she I don't know if she takes the anger out on her daughter or not, but I do think that something happened while she was pregnant. So like maybe she was pregnant and she was in, having a good pregnancy. She got stressed out. That's where the blood came from. She lost her baby and she thinks that she didn't lose her baby. So she thinks somebody else's baby is her baby. That's kind of more the route that I would go, but I don't know. Let me know if you guys agree. When you look in the comments for explanations and theories, but you're too early. I mean, we're not early. We're definitely hella late on this one. But still. Who had a heart attack when the mother screamed? I mean, it was quite startling. Wow. All right. Guys, that pretty much wraps it up for this one. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and if you don't know what to comment down below, leave a baby emoji. Not only does that help out my channel a lot, but it lets me know that you were here. It gives us a chance to chat. It lets me know you made it to the end of the video, and of course, I just love to see your faces down there. If you want another way to help out my channel, down below, the links to my website, my merch store, and my Patreon. There's zero obligation to check any of those out, but if you want to, you can. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate all of you so very much, and I will see you next time. Bye! Oh, hello there. Yes, this is me casually drinking from my Ginky AF merch because I don't have any bloopers to share. But if you like my cup or my shirt
or some leggings or some socks. There's links in the description below. Be Genki and enjoy your coffee or tea or water or whatever else you like to drink from mugs.